Is this, what's going on? Like, what can we expect? I think most Europeans in particular are used to seeing the US as a great staunch ally of freedom, intellectual freedoms, freedom of speech, free due process, like all the rule of law, all of these things are now just looking at dismay at what's happening here.
Um, like you, I am temperamentally an optimist. Um, but also like you, I'm seeing a landscape that is dystopian in the United States, a federal government whose word is not good, who lies about everything, seeking to provoke violence from citizens in order to justify what they're doing. So, if you can, I don't know if this will produce a different answer, but step back
Mm,
and look 10 years down the road.
yeah.
Do you think that there is a good possibility that we're going to look back on this as a nightmare that we woke up from, as a nightmare that motivated political change in a way that's constructive and preserves the constitutional democracy that we've become used to? Um, what do you think?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I thought about this question a lot. I think my best answer to that is I think we will all answer that question by what we do or do not do in this next year. That's really, I think it is this next year that is the hinge point. If enough
Not
people,
2028, 2026.
I think this year, yeah, 2026. If enough people sit by and say, oh, it's not so bad, and we wait till we get, 3 more years of this, and this is what we're already seeing in year one, it may be game over for more than a decade, in terms of in America that most of us, love. So yeah, I think we are going to answer that question with what we do or do not do in this next year.
Um, Guys, I've taken more of Robert's time than we want. His three books are uh, The End of White Christian America, White Too Long, and The Hidden Roots of White Supremacy. He's got Backslide coming out later this year. Subscribe to Robert P. Jones on Substack. Subscribe to Zateo. Subscribe to my column, The Stakes. And I have to conclude by noting it feels like a very dark